Have you ever wondered why any number raised to 0 is 1? I'm pretty sure you all have learned this thing in your basic mathematics class that 5 raised to 0 is 1, 10 raised to 0 is 1, 2 raised to 0 is 1, 1 raised to 0 is 1, 1 raised to 1 that is also 1. But let's see why any number raised to 0 is 1. Let's watch this video together. Let's take any special case that's just 5. So everybody knows that 5 square is 25. You are just writing 5 two times and multiplying these two numbers. What is 5 raised to 3? It's 5 into 5 into 5. That is pretty simple. You are just multiplying 5 three times. That is 125. What is 5 raised to 4? You can simple answer that. That's 625. What is 5 raised to 5? That's 3125. Up to here, I think everything is straightforward. Let's see 5 raised to 5 divided by 5 raised to 3. Let's assume you don't know this. So how will you solve that? You will just write 5 times because the power is 5 divided by 5 raised to 3. So you are writing 5 three times. Just cancel the common numbers. So you will just get 5 into 5, which is 25. Or you can write this 5 raised to 5 minus 3. So that's why 5 minus 3. I hope in the class 6th or 7th grade you have learned these two identities. So if you divide the a raised to m by a raised to n, so it would get a raised to m minus 1. You are just subtracting those two powers. So what we have seen so far, 5 raised to 5 divided by 5 raised to 3 is nothing but 5 raised to 5 minus 3, and that is 5 square. If you divide 5 raised to 5 divided by 5 raised to 4, so that's nothing but 5 raised to 5 minus 4. So this is 5 raised to 1. Or you can just cancel the common numbers. So you can just cancel all the common numbers. So that would get just only 5. Let's see 5 raised to 5 divided by 5 raised to 5. You can just write 5 times divided by 5 times. You can see that all the numbers are getting cancelled. So what's the result? The secret is it is just multiplied by 1. So all the numbers are getting cancelled. So the answer is just 1. Or how you can see that? 5 raised to 5 is 3125 divided by 3125. So the answer would be 3125 multiplication by 1, which is equal to just 1. This is getting cancelled. And this can be written as 5 raised to 5 minus 5. And you know that 5 minus 5 is just equal to 0. So 5 raised to 0 is 1. You can write this thing in for every number. 5 raised to 0 is 1. Or you can write as 15 raised to 0 is 1. Or you can write 7 raised to 0 is 1. So any number raised to 0 is 1. You can think the same thing from a different perspective. Let's see. You know 5 raised to 1 is 5. 5 raised to 2 is 25. 5 cube is 125 and so on. What is 5 raised to minus 1? That's 1 by 5. 5 raised to minus 2, that's 1 by 25. 5 raised to minus 3 is 1 by 125. This means that if you want to go from right side to the left side, just divide by 5. So let's say you don't know this. What is 5 square? How would you solve that? 5 cube is 125. So 125 divided by 5, you will get this. Let's see, you don't know 5 raised to 1 is. So 5 square is 25. 25 divided by 5, you would get 5. In the similar manner, you don't know 5 raised to 0. How would you solve that? Just divide this number with 5. So 5 by 5 is 1. So 5 raised to 0 is 1. Or let's see the other way around. Let's go from left to right. You just need to multiply with 5. For example, let's see you don't know what is 5 raised to 4. So just multiply 1 to 5 with 5, you would get 6 to 5. In the same manner, 5 raised to minus 1 is 1 by 5. You are going from left to right. So just multiply this 1 with 5, you would get 1. So 5 raised to 0 is nothing but 5 divided by 5. Or you can write 1 by 5 multiply by 5. So both the answer yields to 1. So 5 raised to 0 is 1, or you can do the same thing for any number, like 7 raised to 0 is also 1. So 5 raised to 0 is 1, you already have learned so far. So any number raised to 0 is 1, but there is an exception, and the exception is 0. So what is 0 raised to 0? Is that 0 or is that 1? I'm leaving this for the next video. In the meantime, you already know that any number raised to 0 is 1. But there is an exception which is not equal to 0. This number should not be equal to 0. And I'm leaving this for the next video. Do check that out. Do like, share and subscribe if you can say this. I know this topic. Bye bye.